Are you concerned about your health and the health of your family? Are you looking for a way to eat healthier? We're here to help. We have fantastic news for you. We have put together a live cooking masterclass. Our goal is to teach you how to prepare healthy dishes, to make your own milk, cheese, meat, and a whole lot of other dishes, so you can replace some of those things that may not be best for your health. Part of the package is this book and those seasonings. You'll be cooking as I'm cooking. You'll be tasting as I'm tasting. Now, this is what I'm talking about. We have limited capacity, so hurry, sign up now. You do not want to miss this. If you'd like to know more, click on the link below, or you can call us at 423-567-0568. This is a great opportunity to come and learn how to feed your family the right way. See you soon.
Hello everyone, I am so excited for my new cookbook from Tasty Eating. I was also low on spices, so I restocked. Today I'll be making a tuna replacement. These are some of the ingredients I'll be using. If you are using canned chickpeas, I recommend you get the organic ones. I went ahead and poured my peas in the food processor. I do not like my tuna to have chunks in them, so I made sure to let it break down all the way. After it's done, I added my seasoning, and for this recipe I used chicken style all-purpose seasoning. I'm using vegan mayo, but if you're vegetarian, just use regular mayo. The book also gave a vegan mayo recipe, so next time I'm making this recipe, I'll be sure to have some homemade vegan mayo. Make sure you mix it all together to get the consistency you want, and add everything else as the book instructed. I am loving the book so far. The recipes are easy to follow and the ingredients are easy to find. And for the best part of cooking, for me at least, is tasting the food. It did not need anything extra, but I went ahead and tasted it again because who's stopping me? It was so good. Now it's time to eat. I plated mine with corn chips because I had a heavy breakfast that morning and I just needed a snack. And for my husband, he wanted a sandwich, so that's what he get. A sandwich with corn on the side, and that's what we had for lunch that day. Now it's time to eat. So if you care about your health, please do yourself a favor and check them out. Tasty Eating, they have the book and all the spices you saw at the beginning of the video on there. Until next time.
I love the food, it was delicious, and I love the book and the seasonings that were inspired by Caribbean flavors. Being from the Caribbean, I don't want to ever lose that flavor, the taste, so I appreciate it.
This is amazing. With no meat, no chemical, all natural. This is the best ever.
Hello, everybody. Taste of Eden was so delicious. That tuna, delicious. Y'all better get your cookbook. And then look, she got the popcorn with the seasoning. If you don't get, you missing out.
I was not converted. Yes, tonight I am plant-based.
Greetings, everybody. How are y'all doing? This is Brother Mark with you tonight. I am so happy to be with you. We welcome everyone wherever you're watching us from. We welcome you tonight. We wanted to do a special live for you so we can answer your questions that you may have regarding different products that we have, whether it's this cookbook or whether it's the seasonings, the ones that you've come to love. So tonight we'll spend some time together answering your questions, okay? Any questions that you may have, we'll try to address your questions. Again, but before I get into it, I definitely want to announce this very important program that we have coming up. Very, very important program. Let me tell you. I know it will be a blessing. I know it will be a blessing to everybody. In fact, the reason for that we're doing this is because a lot of people that we come in contact with, they are asking or wondering. Sometimes they know what to do. Well, they understand that they need to make certain changes, and the food that we're eating and stuff like that. But sometimes they're asking, well, I don't know what to do. I need a guide. Sometimes they call my wife, to kind of help them because they're not too sure how to prepare certain meals. So they're asking a lot of questions as to how to do it. That is why that's the reason that we have decided to do a master class. It is a master class that will be virtual, where you can learn a lot of different dishes that you can make. Okay, that is very important, very, very important. And more information on this masterclass will be forthcoming, because this will actually be part of even a greater event that's going to be happening for like 12 weeks. We'll be bringing you more information about that. Okay, we'll be bringing you more information about that, because we're gonna be collaborating with another ministry for this particular program. More information on the 12-week program will be forthcoming. Okay, will be forthcoming. So keep that in mind. Okay. So speaking of the 12, speaking of the cooking class. Okay. Speaking about let me see if I can show you. This right here is that's the flyer advertisement for that cooking class. As you can see, it is gonna be happening from the 13th through the 17th. That's October. Okay, and then again, it is gonna be a virtual cooking class that we'll be doing together. And let me tell you this. It is so important that you register early. Okay? And I'm going to tell you the reason why you need to register early, because we have a deadline to register. And I'll tell you more about that. So this again is the cooking class. You're going to be cooking along with Meals, okay, my wife. You'll be cooking along with her. To register, you have to go to our website, tastyeden.com. And once you go on tastyeden.com, you go to the menu and you click on Masterclass, and then you'll be able to see a link for registration. Okay, so it is very important that you go on there to register. Okay, again, we have limited seating on this one. Unfortunately, we cannot take as many people as that we know would be interested in it. Seating are gonna be limited, so that's just how it's gonna be. Whoever comes first, that's who will be able to secure their seat. So keep that in mind. There will be limited seating on this one. So the deadline to register is September 27. September 27. That's the date that you have to remember. By September 27, you must register. Why? Why must you register by September 27? When you register for this course, what's going to happen is you're gonna receive as part of the package that you pay for. You're gonna receive a copy of this book that you see on your screen. You're gonna receive those 4 seasonings that you see on your screen right now. You're gonna receive those 4 seasonings, and you're gonna receive a copy of this book. All right. That is why it is important that you register early or register on time, because we'll need time to make sure that you receive these items before the class starts. Because what's going to happen is we're going to communicate with you which recipes and the book that we will be demonstrating. So you'll need to get your ingredients ahead of time, so that way as Muse is teaching you, she's cooking, and you can be cooking too wherever you are. That's the idea behind it. We don't want to just tell you, okay? We don't want to just tell you, but we feel we can be doing it together, and you can be tasting as she's tasting. I think that's gonna be better. And we've done this with before with a different group of people, and they really like it like that. So that's how we're gonna do it. So once you register, you will receive this book. Okay, you will receive a copy of this book. Let me tell you, there's some awesome recipes in this book, like really some good stuff on here. So you will receive a copy of this book, okay, A Taste of Eden, and then you'll get these 4 seasonings, okay? That's part of your price that you pay. So and let me go back and say this. So the way the class is going to be structured is going to start on Sunday, October 13th, all the way through Thursday, October 17th. So what can you expect? You're going to join us on Sunday, and that's going to be 11 a.m. on Sunday. We'll get to talk, prepare you for the class coming up. On Sunday, we'll be talking and give you more of a theoretical presentation on the topic. And we'll make sure everybody got everything that they need to be able to join us on Monday. So Monday through Thursday, every night, it will be at 7 p.m. That's when we will actually do the different demonstration. So you pay what you pay, you will get those 5 days of seminar, those 5-day seminar, and then you'll have those 4 seasonings, and then you'll have a copy of the cookbook. The reason for this is because the seasonings and the book, they go together. Because many recipes in the book, the seasonings that are recommended are one of these. Okay. These are the 4 major ones that are used in the book. So therefore, it is important that you get the package. That is why we are offering you this package. Very important. Okay, it's very important that you get the package, because it will be easier for you to make the things that's in the book. Okay, and I want to make sure that I'm not missing anyone that may have a question. If you have a questions or comments, you can make sure you put it in the chat. Let me make sure here that I'm not overlooking anybody. Okay. Yeah, so if you have a question, just put it in the chat, okay? Okay, yes. So any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. Again, you'll get these four seasonings and those books as well. All right, let me see here. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Yes. Again, it is very important that you join us ahead of time, or you make the deadline. Very important that you make the deadline, which is September 27. You have to make the deadline in order to so you can have enough time. We can have enough time to make sure you receive you make sure you receive the book, and you can receive those items. Okay, those seasonings, and then so that way you can cook along with meals. Now, the value of this class, let me tell you, this class could be very expensive because of the information that you're about to get, as well as the items that you're going to be receiving. Okay, so the value of this class could be very expensive, but we don't want to make it too expensive. We want to make sure it's at a price point where anybody who's interested can actually afford it. Okay, very important to us. This is not about the money at all. This is not about the money. This is more so a way to educate the people about healthy eating, healthy cooking, because we understand a lot of time we're sick, and the reason that we're sick is because of how we eating, and most of our sickness starts in our kitchen, but we can do something about it. It doesn't have to be like this. Okay, we believe you can do something about it. So that is why we're doing this. Again, there are people who have already expressed interest in this class, so they will be joining us. And if you are interested as well, please feel free to register. Again, to register, you have to go to tastyeden.com and go to the menu at the top and just click on Masterclass. Okay, so you go to tastyeden.com and you click on Masterclass. You will have access to the Masterclass here and you'll be able to register and pay. Now, how much does this cost? Again, the value that you get in this class could be very expensive, if we're gonna be honest. I mean, when you look at different classes, the other options, it could be very expensive, but we're not about to make it too expensive. So on here, you can see the price for this class at the bottom of your screen. It is going to cost you $199. Okay, it will cost you $199 to be able to participate. Now, what do you get? Again, on the screen, you can clearly see what you get for that. Okay, again, we start Sunday, October 13th, 11 a.m. all the way to Thursday, October 17th. But we'll start from Monday to Thursday. We'll start at 7 p.m. every night. So you get those 4 seasonings, you get the cookbook, and you get those 5-day cooking seminar. So, and we bring it down to $199 for you. So if you have questions, let us know. You can always email us at info@tastyeden.com. You can email us there, whatever questions that you may have. If you are watching us right now and you have questions, feel free to place your question in the chat. Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing anybody that may have questions. Okay. So you can actually put your question in the chat if you have any questions. Again, this is gonna be a wonderful opportunity for those who've always been looking for change the way they eat, but not sure where to start, not sure what to do. This is gonna be a great opportunity for you because you can do this from the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go anywhere. You'll be at home and you'll be following the class, and you'll be able to get all the ingredients because you will receive the book and the seasonings before the class. Okay, that is why you must register by September 27 because the class starts October 13. So you register by September 27 so you can receive these items. That's very important. And then you can buy your ingredients because you'll know which recipes that we're going to be showing you how to make. And then you have the ingredients because you have the book, and then you'll be able to go and buy all the ingredients, and then on the day that we're cooking these things, you'll be able to follow along with us and cook along with us. I think this is gonna be wonderful. We've done this, like I said, we've done this in the past, and folks have enjoyed it. They like it. So I pray that this also will be a blessing to you and to your family. Okay. Let me make sure here. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. Okay. Yes. So again, if you have any questions, let me just check the chat. No questions. If you have any questions for those who just joined us, I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe. Let me see if I can repeat. Again, we will be having a masterclass, a virtual cooking masterclass starting Sunday, October 13th through October 17th. It's a masterclass, a cooking masterclass we'll be having. This will be done virtually. It will be done virtually. So, which means you will have a great opportunity to do this, to follow along with us while you are at home. And registration is now open. You can register right now as we speak. Okay, you can register right now as we speak. In fact, what I'm gonna do for those who are watching us on YouTube, I'm going to drop the link to register. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Okay, gonna drop it in the chat. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I just put the link in the chat on YouTube, and if you are on Instagram, I believe you should also have the link. Okay, and if you're watching us on Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook, we're gonna have the link as well on here. Okay. Okay, so you have the link on Facebook as well to register. So you have the links everywhere, all of the different platforms, wherever you may be watching us from. You should be able to register. Give me a second here. Let me put the link, and because we are on two different channel on YouTube, let me make sure that it's on both places. Okay. All right. I think wherever you are watching us from, you should be able. All right. Yes. So I dropped the link. Wherever you're watching us from, you should have access to it. Okay. Once again, Saints, this link that I put on there, this is how to go and register. So if you just join us, this again is a huge announcement that we have. We will have more information forthcoming about the class. And again, remember, I told you that at the beginning that this class is actually part of a 12-week seminar or series that another ministry that we're gonna be working together is doing, and we're gonna be telling you more about this. Okay, we'll have more information about this, so stay tuned. Very important. This is gonna start very soon, so we're gonna have another a live stream regarding this where you can get more information. So our course will be starting our cooking course, which will be teaching you how to eat healthy. Again, the reason is we understand many people in our community, they realize that they need to make changes. But at the same time, a lot of them, even though they understand they need to make changes, but they don't even know where to start. That is the reason, that's the purpose for this course, okay? Is to really take you from A to Z. So we'll give you the education on some of the things that's not best for the health. We'll give you the education on that. We'll show you how to make some of the very delicious and tasty dishes. We'll show you how to make it, and you'll have a copy of the book in your hand. That's part of the package that you're gonna pay for, and you're also going to receive those seasonings that are featured in the book. Okay, that way you can make every single recipes in the book. And folks so far have enjoyed. Those who have purchased the book and these seasonings, those 4 seasonings, have given us some good feedback. They have enjoyed it. So I thank everyone who have tried it so far, and those who have not, and who are looking to make some changes in your diet and stuff like that. This is a great opportunity. Okay, so we will not be too long tonight. Definitely, we won't be too long. I wanted to know if maybe there's like a question. I want to make sure. Let me make sure here. I'm looking to see if there's any questions that I may have missed. Hopefully. Yeah, so the link to register, it's in the description. Not in the description, but it's in the chat. It's in the chat, okay? So wherever you're watching us from, you should see it in the chat. Let me make sure that I can see it here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So I put I just did it again in case you missed it. So I put in the a link to register in the chat. So again, any questions that you may have, you can go ahead and call us. Our number is 423-567-0568. That is 423-567-0568. 423-567-0568. You can call that number and you can text that number. You can, whatever questions you have regarding the class, we want to make sure we make ourselves available to answer all your questions, because we understand you will have questions, and which is normal. Okay, you will have questions, but we wanted to make sure we make ourselves available to you. So please don't hesitate, reach out if you have any questions for us. Okay. Okay. I'm looking to see if I miss anything. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make sure that everybody that have asked questions, that I have answered them. Okay. I don't want to miss any questions. Putting them in the chat. Okay, bear with me. Okay. Yes. So again, the link is in the chat. Okay, everybody, the link is in the chat. If you have any questions, go ahead and check the chat. I think we're gonna stop here. I don't think I miss any questions. I was just looking to make sure. Again, just to recap. Let me just recap as we're about to close. Okay. So, from the 13th to the 17th, we're gonna have this master class. Okay, this cooking master class is gonna be virtual, gonna be done via Zoom, but you must be registered in order to have access to it. Okay, so you're going to be cooking along with meals, which means you have to register on time. The deadline to register is September 27. You must register by then in order to receive these items, which are a copy of the cookbook. Okay, you're gonna receive a copy of the cookbook that you see on the screen, and you're also going to receive 4 of these 4 seasonings. And by the way, I forgot something. There are many people watching who want to participate, but they already have the book and these 4 seasonings. If that's the case, if you already have the book, let me make sure that you can see me for this one, because this is important. Okay, very important. So if you want to participate in that a 5-day cooking class, it's a 5-day cooking class. If you want to participate, but you already have the book and the seasoning, so you won't need to pay the full price, because part of the price that you pay is so that you can receive the seasonings and you can receive the cookbook. So if you already have the seasonings, those 4 seasonings that I had on the screen, and you already got the cookbook, and you just want now to participate, make sure you email us. Please email us at info@tastyeden.com, info@tastyeden.com, or call us or text us 423-567-0568. Very important. Email us and we will get in contact with you. We'll show you how you can register. Okay, so if you already have the book and the seasonings and you just want to pay for the class, you're not going to be paying full price you're going to have a special price for you, because you already have the book and the seasonings. we'll have a special price for you. Email us at info@tastyeden.com or 423-567-0568. Call or text that number, and then we can discuss that. Very important. Okay. So like I was saying earlier, this is what you'll get. What you see on the screen, this is what you're gonna get. That's what the package contains. It has the book and those 4 seasonings. These are the ones that you're gonna receive after you have registered. And then the price for this whole thing, for the book, in the 5-day seminar and the seasonings, the price is $199. And like I mentioned earlier, we believe this is we bring it down to a price where we believe folks will be able to afford it. We didn't want to make you pay the regular normal price you would pay for something like this, but we wanted to bring it down for you. Okay, so you will pay $199, and you'll be able to get all these things sent out to you, as well as those 5 days. And if you were to miss a day, let's say because of work or school, you missed a day of class, you don't need to worry. You have access to the recording. We will give you access to the recording of that class. Did you hear me? So if you missed a day of class, you don't need to worry. And if you can't make it, because I've had people call us and say, well, I can make it some days, I can't make it some days, so what must I do? It's okay. You can still register, because once you register, you will have access to the recording. Okay, the only thing is, of course, it's not going to be live since it's a recording, so that's the only difference. You won't be able to ask questions that you may have had. Okay, but we'll do our best to get you access to the recording for those who may not be able to participate live, whether it's because of work or school. Okay, all right. So I think I have covered everything that I wanted to cover. Do we have any questions that I'm missing here? Let me just check to see if we have any questions. Okay. Just bear with me. Okay. Again, I'm going to close. I see some people are now joining, and I understand. So I'm trying to make sure that those who have joined us a little late still able to know what's happening here. Okay. I'm going to close, but before I do so, okay, so yeah, you can, if you have questions, let me do something here very quickly, because I think that may help. 1 second. Okay, let me put that information on here for those who are asking for the information. So for those who are asking for the information, this is the information that you have on the screen right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I want to make sure that you can see. For those asking how to get in contact, this is the easiest way to get in contact with us, okay? This is the easiest way to get in contact with us. 423-567-0568. Text or call that number. Okay? Text or call that number. Or you can just email us, info@tastyeden.com. Remember, if you already have the book and the seasonings and you just want to participate in the class, it's okay, you can do that. But contact us via this information that you see on the screen right now. Take a screenshot or do whatever you got to do. This is the information that you need to be able to get in contact with us. That way we can give you more information on the class. Okay, if you already have the book and the seasoning. But if you don't have the book and the seasoning, the price is $199. You pay for $199, and then you get access to 5 days of cooking, and then you get a copy of the brand new book. In fact, and I'll tell you something, folks that I have used this book so far have really been loving it. So I pray that you can enjoy it as well. So you get a copy of this, okay? The book right here, A Taste of Eden. That's the book. You get a copy of that. And then once you pay, you get a copy of that, and you'll get, of course, these 4 seasonings right here. All right? You will get the Caribbean. All right, you get that one. Unfortunately, you can't really get a good look at it. You get this one. You'll get that one, and then you'll get this one. So that's all part of the package that you pay for. You pay $199, you get the book, and you get these 4 seasonings, and you get access to those 5 days of class, and you also have access to the recording if you should you need it. Whether you're able to be there or you still need a recording, we'll make it available for you if you participate in the class. Okay, very important. So any questions, I'm gonna leave the chat now. I know you may have questions on the chat now. I'm going to leave the chat, but if you have questions, you're gonna need to contact me directly from the information that you have on your screen. Okay, that's probably where best you will need to contact us if you have any questions. Okay, all right, I think we're gonna stop here. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. We'll see you again next time. Bye bye.
Are you concerned about your health and the health of your family? Are you looking for a way to eat healthier? We're here to help. We have fantastic news for you. We have put together a live cooking masterclass. Our goal is to teach you how to prepare healthy dishes, to make your own milk, cheese, meat, and a whole lot of other dishes, so you can replace some of those things that may not be best for your health. Part of the package is this book and those seasonings. You'll be cooking as I'm cooking. You'll be tasting as I'm tasting. Now, this is what I'm talking about. We have limited capacity, so hurry, sign up now. You do not want to miss this. If you'd like to know more, click on the link below, or you can call us at 423-567-0568. This is a great opportunity to come and learn how to feed.
Hello everyone, I am so excited for my new cookbook from Tasty Eden. I I was also low on spices, so I restocked. Today, I'll be making a tuna replacement. These are some of the ingredients I'll be using. If you are using canned chickpeas, I recommend you get the organic ones. I went ahead and poured my peas in the food processor. I do not like my tuna to have chunks in them, so I made sure to let it break down all the way. After it's done, I added my seasoning, and for this recipe, I used chicken style all-purpose seasoning. I'm using vegan mayo, but if you're vegetarian, just use regular mayo. The book also gave a vegan mayo recipe, so next time I'm making this recipe, I'll be sure to have some homemade vegan mayo. Make sure you mix it all together to get the consistency you want, and add everything else as the book instructed. I am loving the book so far. The recipes are easy to follow and the ingredients are easy to find. And for the best part of cooking, for me at least, is tasting the food. It did not need anything extra, but I went ahead and tasted it again because who's stopping me? It was so good. Now it's time to eat. I plated mine with corn chips because I had a heavy breakfast that morning and I just needed a snack. And for my husband, he wanted a sandwich, so that's what he get. A sandwich with corn on the side. And that's what we had for lunch that day. Now, it's time to eat. So if you care about your health, please do yourself a favor and check them out. Tasty Eating, they have the book and all the spices you saw at the beginning of the video on there. Until next time.
I love the food, it was delicious, and I love the book and the seasonings that were inspired by Caribbean flavors. Being from the Caribbean, I don't want to ever lose that flavor, the taste, so I appreciate it.
This is amazing. With no meat, no chemical, all natural. This is the best ever.
Hello everybody, Taste of Eden was so delicious. That tuna, delicious. Y'all better get y'all cookbook. And then look, she got the popcorn with the seasoning. If you don't get you missing out.
I was not converted. Yes, tonight I am plant-based.